Now we're going to talk a little bit about the basic planning process to be able to structure your plan in a way that'll be both educational and communicable and trackable. So let's jump into that now. So just to define a few of the terms that we use, a strategic initiative then has significant impact on either your impact model or your business model. It often includes cross-departmental collaboration, so many people are going to be involved, and requires significant resource commitment in your organization. And it helps if you describe this in a way that prioritizes your operating expenses and your capital expenses. A key performance indicator then supports the strategic initiative itself. And a key performance indicator could be personal, that is for an individual contributor. It could be departmental, or as you'll see in the next slide, the way that the phases work within the structure of the strategic initiative itself. We refer to operational metrics, so these support the strategic initiatives as well, and they're important and measurable. And they could be a range of different things like quality of the products or services, capacity of your production capability, internal cost or efficiency and efficacy metrics, and forms of customer success metrics. And then finally is financial metrics. So these are things that impact your profitability, your cash flow, and they again support the strategic initiatives and are overall critical to success. So let's talk about the planning process itself. So now you have a mission statement, you know what your impact model is, you know what your business model is, and all of that leads to a strategic and financial plan, which are the complements of each other. Again, you're looking out several years, and the strategic plan and the financial plan articulate both the actions that are going to be initiated and completed over that time horizon and the financial aspects of that. And that leads to a 12-month operating plan, which is more tangible. So again, strategic initiatives, the desired outcomes, the resource plans, approved budgets within your organization, and the KPIs or operational or financial metrics that you're going to have to track that. And then lastly, you'll want to measure how well you're doing as you make progress. And often enterprises then will have monthly operating reviews, or in some cases quarterly operating reviews, so that the reporting is done relative to the plan, both strategic initiatives and the financial plan itself. So how do we think about a strategic initiative and the process of developing it? Well, given that it has cross-departmental impact and takes a long time, you'll want to break it down into phases. So phase one might be the definition of what the overall strategic initiative is, and then phase 1 through N is the actual actions within each stage. This helps sequence the activity in a way that makes sense and also provides synchronization if there's cross-departmental dependencies. So an individual plan could be broken down into an owner, the desired outcome, the timeline that's expected, and whatever KPIs that are there to support that. And then within each phase you would have high-level processes that each one would support the completion of that particular phase. And within each high-level process would be an owner again, the desired outcome, and the KPIs associated with it. There could be further breakdown within a high-level process into individual processes if that's required. And again, what you're doing is you're deconstructing it into ways that are manageable and can be addressed by individual contributors or by departments then that execute relative to the plan. Again, those get broken down into the specific deliverables of the initiative, the desired outcomes and KPIs. So this whole process is intended to break it down in constituent components, sequence those components in a way that makes sense to get it done in the most efficient way, and then synchronize the activities between different groups as you go. Again, resources are critical, and you may have to add resources to be able to complete these initiatives. And typically you would, because they're beyond what you're doing on a normal basis day to day. So human resources, staffing in particular, special talent or requirements. So if you need technical team or management team development, and Then if you're looking at this as a new product or a new service, there may be research and development people and people who are looking at the marketing. Even that's true if you have add-ons or extensions to existing products, because those existing products then you'll have to be education of the channel and positioning of the products and so on. Now, often what we see is production or service capacity creation, and it could be either internal manufacturing or outsourcing to subcontractors. There might be automation that's required for more throughput, and certainly there could be additional capital equipment that's required. From a distribution channel, you're talking about regional reach, and that means expansion of your distribution channel, whether that's direct or through distributors or online. And if you have to employ multi-level channels because you're reaching new territories that have existing capabilities there that you want to take advantage of. And almost always it includes more infrastructure. So ERP systems, demand forecasting, accounting, safety, personnel training and development, a variety of different things. And as you go through and you broke the strategic initiative down into the phases, you'll be able to identify the resources that are required with individual phases and then roll that all up into a financial projection. So that's it for this section. We'll be back with strategic initiatives, KPI, and metric examples shortly.